It's difficult to live with Holly because I don't feel good enough. Holly is very kind, passionate, and affectionate. But at the same time, she could be very stubborn and doesn't let things go. We argue almost every day, depending on Holly's mood. When we started dating, I let Holly believe that my debt was lower than actually it was. I initially told her I was $15,000 in debt. I was a little embarrassed by it and didn't want her to judge me. When I told her the actual amount of my debt, she started thinking I was a con artist. And I was with her because of her future inheritance. I had definitely broke all his trust in me because we shouldn't have started the relationship with lies. In September, we got into a huge fight. I decided to hold her until she calmed down. I lost my balance and we both fell down. Holly claimed that I pushed her down, but that didn't happen. I never beat her up. I never kicked her, punched her. I love her so much, I would never do that. In November, Holly and I started arguing about the usual stuff. Holly was in my face poking me, so I gave her a push. And she fell onto the ottoman and from there onto the carpet. Holly called the police and I went to jail for 2 days. I was served a protection order while I was in jail. When I got protection order from the judge, law is law, I need to obey it. A few weeks after I got out of the jail, Holly called me to get some groceries despite the protection order. Out of nowhere, the police showed up and arrested me for violating the protective order. I was so confused. DA has modified the terms of the protection order and let me be around Holly and at the house as long as there's no fighting. We talk about divorce all the time. I feel like she doesn't know what she wants.
It's good to meet you. I've asked her if she knew then what she knows now, would she marry you? She said no. Was that a surprise?
It's not a surprise. I mean, I lied about my debt. It was a lot more than I told her.
Are you saying that he married you for money?
Mostly, yes. So I was a meal ticket and $, and I was pretty and attractive, and you said that. And you said since the first time you saw me, you wanted to knock me up. Is that correct?
That's not correct, baby. I mean, okay. I said, you're so beautiful, you know,
Is that a bad thing?
It's just bull.
Was it a bad thing that he thought you were pretty?
I know I'm pretty. I don't need to be told. I don't care. I don't want people to look at me and see just this. There's more to me than that.
If you have these standards, why would you not
investigate more?
Verify and dig in and find out who you're marrying before you married him?
This is a pattern, Dr. Phil. I get too close to people too soon and too trusting.